So I came to Sacred Activations in I think 2016 or 2017. And a friend essentially told me, I've been listening to these MP3s and my life is changing. And so at that time, I got the first 3 that were free, and I was very not precious with it. I just sort of played them when I was doing the kids' hair in the bath and just, you know, and then one day I was playing one and it was called Be Your Own Healer. And I was paying my bills. I was on the computer, and then these MP3s were mainly silent. And then occasionally Tamra will just say something. And she said, who says you can't be your own healer? And I'm paying the Discover card bill, and all of a sudden my face is crying. I'm not reliving an emotion. I'm not going somewhere else. I'm not feeling triggered, but my body just started releasing. And at that point, I was like, something's happening here. I have so many testimonies for sacred activations and how they've instantly shifted my life. I was in Bali and I was listening to one that was called, I think, Trust, Loyalty, and Honesty. And I listened to it to go to sleep. Again, like just very not precious with it. And in the morning, I woke up and I called my husband and was telling him, we're going off the grid, not gonna be able to reach me. And this man proceeds to apologize in this very open way he said, I just want to apologize for any times I wasn't straight with you. I didn't realize that by trying to protect myself, I was making you unsafe. Unprovoked, but just happens to like fall under the heading of an MP3, a silent MP3 I listened to the night before. Over COVID lockdown, we were all, the world was shut down. And so I started becoming a practitioner, and I did it through the recordings. And again, I did it while I was doing other things. I was excited to later be able to do it in person, but at that time it wasn't offered. So I was just listening to the recordings while I'm doing house chores. And I would stop whenever she would have us work on somebody. They do breakout rooms. I would call a friend, hey, is it okay? Can I practice with you? Can I run this activation? And in the beginning, I would just feel it as like a little bit of energy. And then, okay, and then I would go about, listen to the rest, and my whole world shifted. And not just, not just the reprogramming of sacred activations, but also the opening up of my own psychic gifts, and learning what my own machine is. I've since become a teacher, practitioner and a teacher for level 1, for masters, and for medical intuitive. Medical intuitive changed my world. I would just be running the energy, and so many other my abilities opened, and getting to know and read, hear, and understand just energy around us, not to mention like guides and everything else. But yeah, anyway, I could talk forever, but yeah, thank you, Tamra. And it's a beautiful thing, sacred activation. So.